JD Talty!
Hey, somebody give me a drink.
What is up the roof? So my name is JD and that is a nickname. Does anyone want to care to guess what that one stands for? Of course the Year 7 schoolgirl thinks of Jason Derulo. No. I'll give you a hint. It's my parents' favourite drink. Yeah, it's Jack Daniels. No. My parents aren't alcoholics. But my real name is James Daniel, making it James Daniel Talty II. It's quite a long name, it's quite a mouthful, but I love it. It comes from my father. And I love it because I like to pretend like I'm a medieval king, you know, like King James Daniel Talty II, you better bow to me. But on the other hand, it can make me sound like a pretentious guy from Turak, and let's be honest, no one wants to be that guy. But my name was decided ever since my parents found out I was born, and it just goes to show that they get along all the time and never argue. That's just a little in-house joke because they don't get along. No, but they are here tonight supporting their favourite son. Not sing together, but look, there's mum and there's dad as far away as they can. But I do believe that my parents are destined to be together, and that's because of the fact that opposites attract, right? You guys have heard of that. I'll give you a couple examples. My dad, he's a realist, doesn't like to romanticize reality. My mum, she's an optimist. She hopes she doesn't have to romanticize dad. My mum, she says she loves us. Dad doesn't. It's funny because it's true. My dad has funny killer jokes, mum doesn't. But mum has hair, dad doesn't. Hey, that joke's not funny. Boldness is hereditary. But despite their differences, they always come together to raise their kids right. And they're very strict parents. But there's two things they're extremely strict on. Two things you don't want to mess with them about. The first being video games, right? Now I'm 15, but I'm still not allowed to play MA 15 plus games. And their logic is you don't go around shooting people in real life, so why should you do in video games, right? Well, I always come back with this little tab of logic. You let me play Super Mario Brothers, but I don't go around jumping on turtles. You let me play Angry Birds, but I don't go throwing birds at buildings. I mean, there was that one rainbow lorikeet, but just don't talk about it. And the second thing they're extremely strict on is soft drink. It wasn't until I was 13 I was allowed my first glass of Coke, and ever since then it's only been for special occasions, right? And it's got me thinking, now that I'm a 15-year-old boy with hormones, I might want a girlfriend. And I'll take her to a date or the movies, and we'll get a large popcorn and a large M&Ms, and she'll go, what about the drink? How big a special occasion do you think this is? It's just the first date. I'm sorry, girls. Please go out with me. Any superheroes in the audience? Supermen? Superwomen? No, you're not. Why are you lying? But I believed that I had a superpower, right? I believed God had given me this gift that I could smell rich people. Yeah, as absurd as it sounds, I thought I could smell rich people. And I'd only use this for the common good. Like, when I was having a birthday party, I'd smell my mates, and if they were rich, they'd come. And if they weren't, well, they wouldn't be my mates. But I'll give you a quick example of how I would use my power. So I just take in the audience. You guys are smelling good today. You're not too rich. You're kind of rich, though. I'm thinking maybe Camberwell. I'm about there. Down the back, I'm thinking, you're swimming in money, mate. I'm thinking, Turak? Yeah, that's the guy no one wants to be like. And what have we got down the front? Oh, you guys are from Broadmeadows, aren't you? No, it's okay, guys. I'm poor too. I can make that joke. But I found out that this wasn't a superpower when my mother and I were driving along the side of the road, and she sees this towel on the side of the road, and she has this weird habit of making me go collect things from the side of the road. She calls it recycling. I call it her starting her Christmas shopping early. Ignore the voice break. It's just puberty. But she makes me get the towel. I bring it back in, right? And I go, Mum, a rich person dropped this towel. She goes, honey, how do you know? And I go, Mum, smell it. I've got the gift. She smells it. No, that's just fabric softener, isn't it? Now, don't think I'm like a bit slow or anything. I knew fabric softener was there, right? I always knew it was there, but I thought it was optional, you know, like soap or toilet paper. But I guess you learn something new every day. Thanks, guys.
JD Talty.